I love the Baltimore. It's such fun.
And this is where I would have music on, but I really can't be bothered with dealing with
Wait, do we even have a
YouTube
music
being
block?
pissy
I
at
believe
music.
so.
Yes, we have a music box in the server. It is nice.
Okay.
I just know every time someone says Poltava, I just think of the Sabaton song. Oh, there's a Baltimore there. I'm going to target him.
The benefit of my ship being so small is you can shoot over me.
Can't shoot over my own bow, but I can shoot over you.
Yeah.
Oh wow, I've got actual parts and FPE now. How good.
That's a germ. That's not pleasant. I was going to say we don't have our pocket battleship anymore, but
Pocket?
yeah, because he's in our pocket. Well,
It's more like battleship. Oh, he's stopped. And his superstructure's
reversing.
cloaked. What is it with Baltimore's being shit?
I don't know, because it certainly doesn't seem to be your issue.
That's because I have played battleships enough that I just go bow in and go towards the enemy. And this ship seems really, really good at that.
Hmm. I've yet to figure out if she has New Orleans' problem of if you get hit in the nose by a Maria's SAP, it'll just go out the back of you.
I haven't noticed it being very mag-detty. I've lost turrets a lot, but not really detonated.
I can tell you from shooting them that they do mag dead quite nicely. They are.
Do you usually shoot broadside ones, though?
I usually shoot the barbettes, and when I strike the barbettes, they cease existence. Technically, it doesn't actually matter the angle for that
Because
they
they're
rounded-
circles.
Yeah, and also just 400 mils of penetration doesn't fuck around. Less the Kitov. It is such a lovely, lovely cruiser.
Oh, watch it. You're going to hit me.
Bing bong. Oh, the Baltimore you're shooting at successfully slapped the bot to the right of us.
Oh, no. A 159. That's just a PR-35 by a different name, isn't it?
Effectively. Just breaking
He stopped
free of
again.
I like how we were getting all this nice matchmaking when we had three of us, and now it's back to big circle in middle of nowhere.
I know, we got Kavarkan like every fucking match.
I like Kvarken though.
I mean, I like it, but not every match.
I'd rather it over this.
Hmm. Tempted to use sap. I guess I don't have special though.
I can see somebody else's long lances over there. Also, fun fact, long lance is not a historical term at all. As
Ah
it-
yes, it was
It's a
coined
post-war term,
after
yeah.
the war.
Yeah.
It's exclusively a post-war term, but it's also like a neat term. It's like Hetzer, essentially.
Yeah. It's just convenient.
I'm not going to call it Type 93 when there's also like a million other Type 93.
It's like, I'm
I
glad
will
that
call it
Sherman and
93.
Garand are a thing, because... Oh yes, the M4.
What are you doing, Joram?
You could also just call it Sanso Yodai, but there's also a lot of those too.
Yeah. What am I doing? Dumping more torps. Though it was kind of funny watching that one torp pop out of me and then just float mid-air without moving when I hit you.
Oh,
I'll slow down so you can at least go in front of me. Ooh, avoided that torp.
Hmm.
Wasn't even paying attention to it.
Oh, that torp. Okay, Baltimore is no longer an issue at the moment. That Enterprise over there is being a pain, though.
Yeah, how's the Baltimore not an issue?
It's not shooting me.
It's not shooting you.
Enterprise, on the other hand, is just spraying me with 20 mil, which is whittling me down. And it's a bot. That's why it's splattering me with so much 20 mil.
If you could finish off this Baltimore, I'd be grateful.
Yes, excuse me as I save my skin. Or attempt to, and absolutely nothing. But again, if this Baltimore would actually pick a position, one of my torps might actually hit it. Oh, I got a torp hit on something. Completely destroyed the shell room on the forward turret on the Baltimore and did nothing to the ship.
Yeah, I think I've saturated the front magazine a bit.
Well, I just
Okay,
missed the rear
rear.
one entirely.
Maybe go for the engines. They don't seem damaged.
Yeah, excuse me as I now attempt to deal with my counterpart on the enemy team.
As soon as we finish this Baltimore, I can change fire.
That's a fun command to give.
Oh, that hurt him.
Oh, I am getting into knife range of this Baltimore.
I'll go for his turrets then.
Well, I'm dead, so...
No, Joram. I'll avenge thee by Grabthar's hammer.
Oh, you're gonna
No,
look, because he keeps setting me on fire repeatedly. I'm getting the alarm going, instead of going wah, wah, it's going wah, 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 wah.
There you go, I got his front turrets. He now has no front turrets. But I'm sinking, so... You got 2 torp kills.
On bots.
And... bloody hell, Joram.
No, 1 torp kill, 1 assist.
Oh, wait. There seems to be a Japanese cruiser right next to me.
Yeah, that's the one I was complaining about. And this is my counterpart, Fur 2 T2.
Cool.
Well, my turrets are turning as quick as they can.
I'm loading them as quickly as the remaining 20 blokes on the ship can do.
I'm kind of listing over a
Sergeant
bit.
Girk. He was in our last match.
What a lad. Okay, there we go.
He's 9%, so... he's dead. There was a network error.
That is a big curse.
Twitch stream's kind of dead for some reason. Refresh that.
Oh, I killed the Emden. The hell?
That's something annoying. I don't have a bunch of marches to hum when I'm playing Japan.
Oh, okay. So then those torpedoes are... I I see. Ammo. Right. Right.
Is there an advert? Fuck you, Twitch. Give me adverts.
That's what Mooblock Origin's for.
It doesn't work on Twitch.
Doesn't it?
No, Twitch embeds their ads now.
Yeah, news to me. I guess I don't ever
Oh,
actually...
you can block element.
Yeah, I don't watch Twitch enough to really bother investigating it.
True.
That's
I mean,
fair.
I only actually watch 1 or 2 people stream.
I prefer YouTube streaming.
I
don't.
don't really watch streams in general.
Well, I only watch 1 or 2 people stream, but most of the time it's VODs.
That's
Yeah,
fair.
exactly. And YouTube has much better VODs.
I disagree
Twitch
in
has-
the sense
Twitch has a
of...
pretty poor archiving as far as...
Twitch has terrible archiving when it comes to watching anything that is more than a week old.
Yeah,
Yes.
no, it's like a worse version of streamable when it comes to that stuff.
But at least you don't have to wait for the 5-hour video to upload.
That's fair. Yeah. It's, I guess, better in some ways, worse in others. It's not a very good way of archiving things. It's a good way of watching the VODs immediately, I guess. If it's not, like, within the daytime, like, if you have 9 to 5 work, right, and you have a...
Or if the
time
one person
that
you
you
watch
have-
streaming is in a completely different time zone.
Right, yeah, that too. That would be a pretty big one.
Like,
You,
the 2
you watch the
people-
Drac streams, don't you?
He's in my time zone.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
But, like... I tend to watch those 2 or 3 days after they happen anyway. Oh, hello, I'm being torpedo bombed. I just missed him with an entire AP salvo. Let's see, a Type 91's not going to do much to me, is it? Never mind.
What are you in?
Mikuma.
If you hit the torque bolt, you should be fine, yeah.
Well, alternatively, if it misses me by a couple 100 yards, I should be fine.
Fair, yeah.
The sea is the best armor.
That is true.
Distance is the best armor.
Not
The
getting me
enemy's
hit.
aim is the best yeah.
There was like a diagram that I remember seeing. I can never find again.
Oh,
Where it was like
come
layers
on.
of protection.
I just killed 1 Japanese torpedo bomber, and then I just turn around and there's another one.
Damn it, Joram! I want those torpedo bomber kills.
Well, you could have the torpedo. That one decided to
gonna
come
hit you?
down. No, I just sort of scraped it. Oh boy.
I need that VT bloody upgrade.
That definitely helps.
I have to say, when I'm playing as the US, I go with the reload speed maxed over the accuracy one, just so it means that I can just shove as much fragmentation downrange as possible. Because you don't need to be accurate if there is just a cloud of frag everywhere.
Oh, there's a lot of ships to our port.
Which is beneficial.
What's that, a heavy
1,000,
cruiser?
1,003,
That one.
1,000, 1,000, space bar.
It's some... Is that a Furataka? Heavy cruiser. 3 turrets. Gotta be a Furataka.
Could always be a York.
Not
pretty sure-
Japanese.
Ah,
That would indeed be...
well, there could be an Agano, actually.
An
Oh,
Agano
yeah,
is not
it
a
could
heavy
be.
cruiser, is it? With 6-inch
not.
guns.
If it's an Agano, then
true.
it's, you can kill it. You can kill it with the destroyer quite reliably.
You could
so.
just ignore it. It's an Agano. What's it gonna do? Penetrate you?
tickle you to death with its 81
Bleed
mils
on
of
me.
pen. At point blank, it
Probably
goes
was a
like
Furataka.
60. Okay,
Well, yeah, because
if it hit
Agano
hard.
isn't... Agano isn't counted as a heavy cruiser, it's a 6-inch cruiser.
Yes. Oh, it was actually listed as a heavy.
Yeah.
Ah, I see.
What's
that might
that,
affect
then?
it.
A bot destroyer.
Speaking of Furutakas, or Aganos, I think that, funnily enough, the next cruiser across is an Agano.
Hey,
Yeah, I'm just killing this destroyer because it's a quick way to get points on our cap.
yeah.
Mm.
Always go for the soft targets, basically.
Or the ones that are killing you.
That also helps, but I find the meta is actually just go for the soft targets.
Well, if it's
Because
a
you'll
soft
eventually
target
exhaust the bot
and it's
motivate
killing you.
players. Yeah, it motivates players to push in when they notice that there's less things around, and it can set up crossfires easier as a result.
Hmm.
Oh, what's that? Oh god.
Westfalen, right there.
There may be a battleship in front of me.
It's 4
dear.
clicks away.
Oh,
I'm
it's
going
also
to
a
repair my torpedo
206.
tubes.
Why is there a 206? Is that a
As soon as I
bot?
start putting... Yes, it's going to be a... It's almost certainly a bot. As soon as I put my torp tubes back together, I'm on fire, so I can't put my torp tubes back together. Which I'd say was probably intentional, but...
Yeah, that sounds by design. You know,
Do I charge this Westfalen?
Oh, and lovely, I'm stuck on the fire on 0 forever glitch.
Ah,
I'm on 30%.
Is that a glitch,
crew.
or is it not just a misreading of the timer?
it's a visual bug, but it's also a visual bug that occurs because, well, it's not intended, so it is a bug.
Like, it's not actually giving you more fire. It's just reading it wrong.
Well, it certainly feels like it is.
If it's stuck on 0, then I don't think that it affects the actual timing itself. It's just, yeah, it's just visual. But it's frustrating because you don't have any idea when you're going to get back online, essentially.
Especially when you're being shot by a battleship that is repeatedly putting holes in you, water in you, and fire.
Or you might
Yeah.
survive.
But it's irrelevant because we win.
Oh, it was
Nice.
an Agano.
Yeah, the first one was a Furutaka, the second one was an Agano.
I don't think I dislike a camo as much as I dislike the IJM ones.
Mm.
I mean, that's what they used, though, isn't it?
No.
No, that's only was used on Ise in 1945 on the wreck of Ise. It
They
is
repainted the wreck green.
yes, because they made her an AA battery and they wanted to basically hide her from bombing.
Oh,
And,
they did a Netherlands.
Sort of.
Sort of more like floating AA battery. She would be shooting back, but she didn't want to get bombed by like a B-17 or B-24 strike before that.
Also, with regards to it being on Mikuma, do you know where Mikuma is?
Yeah, she's at the bottom of Midway.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a bit awkward that she has a late war camouflage.
when she didn't make it to the mid-war.
Yeah. And there was an early war camouflage for cruisers and seaplane tenders that would look better, actually. It has this, like, painted wake around the bow.
To
I
make
do
it look
like
they're going
those.
faster.
Yeah, I think it would have been a lot better of a look for Mikuma than
Barf.
puke green.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I don't know,
Is
I
there
actually
a
like the
fizz-
green.
Is there a physical difference between the Hipper and the Eugen?
Yes, Eugen is actually longer.
No, I mean, like, that you can see in silhouette.
Yes, they have different superstructure. And they have a different bow. And they have
Ah.
slightly
Oh,
different
what
weapon
bow? Is
layouts.
it Atlantic and not?
Atlantic and Clipper.
Although I
Hipper has an
remember
Atlantic
having this
bow.
argument for some reason.
And Eugen has a Clipper bow.
So Eugen has the clipper bow. I'm definitely looking at clipper bow.
Also, Eugen has red turrets.
Yeah,
Yes.
but it's just when they're in silhouette, you can't see colour.
You
Also,
can't make
this is such a weird bug on this map that the islands around Sea Point do not appear until I get
because they're
closer.
objects.
Yeah. Oh, that reminds me. How's the battle group mode going, you reckon? Has there been any more info on that?
I have heard nothing since Doug posted a stream archive of it.
Yeah, that honestly didn't look too exciting, I'm not going to lie.
It
It looked interesting.
I don't
Not
know.
got like massively high hopes, but it's something I'd give a go.
I'd try it if it was made in official game mode. Honestly, even then, I'd rather just they set it as a sort of something that you can make as a user mission manually and manage
No,
manually. Rather,
it'd be nice as an event.
again, I'd rather just that they give us the ability to adjust those parameters manually, because I'd like to tweak a lot of stuff on them from the hidden files. Like gunner accuracy values need to be adjusted. Spawn point values need to be adjusted. Like this stuff needs to be worked around, frankly.
Oh, I actually hit him before he disappeared behind an invisible island.
One of the big things is, why the hell do you set national differences in gunner accuracy? That's not going to really be a very
Because obviously certain
It's racist.
countries
not even
genetically
that.
can't aim.
Lamau. Yeah, the issue is just that we need to. I guess this is where we need to develop fire control systems, where target acquisition should be done due to the mechanical limitations that you have in your fire control, rather than like a soft accuracy modifier. Because the time to target isn't different because of the accuracy value, which is actually one of the big reasons why something like a Mark I director was so much better. It was the fact that you get that range data faster, right?
Yeah.
It's not because the range data was more accurate, it was that you get it quickly because it's an integrated system.
And that's why the Mark 37 was so good, because it could constantly compute.
Yeah. So at the core of it, right, like, we have a really poor emulation of the system, and I don't think that modifying the soft stats is going to be the way to go about that. Rather, for the time being, we already have a decent disparity in performance based off of turret traverse speeds.
Yeah.
There's a destroyer your way, Joram.
Yeah, there's a Fletcher heading to Bravo. It's over there.
Yeah, I
It's on
can't
fire.
see him now. Yeah, I hit him. I took out a turret, but I can't see him because of islands. Oh, there he is.
Bum ba bum. Ba dum bum. Ba da dum bum 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 bum. Ba dum bum.
Bad?
Da da da.
What's that? 8k, there's a Eugen around here. I just want to get plane kills. I just want to go sit under the plane spawn.
Well, you've just killed an Eugen, so maybe you'll get revenge cast.
Oh, I love revenge cast when I'm in an AA build.
Yep. You mean the US.
US based, well, the allies in general have
Britain's not good as well,
No,
but
I know, but it's just the US is AA build.
Yeah, Russia also has, I mean, not high rate of fire, but VT. If you have VT, you're set for life, essentially.
Russia doesn't really get secondary VT though.
They do.
Mo-
Yeah,
Most
you
of
know,
the secondaries are DF.
Those two have VT. The
post-war
big thing
Russian
is
stuff
that their
does.
main guns don't have VT.
They do for destroyers.
Destroyers, yes, but the cruisers don't. The Kirov and the Chapayev, their main guns do not get VT. They only get HEDF, but their secondaries get VT, which makes them very, very nice. You just don't have to think. And yeah, it's not like US levels of VT, but I mean, you don't have to think in either case, really. You
Hence
just sort of leave it
my
in the background.
argument that small caliber AA shouldn't be able to fire while your main batteries are in operation.
That won't change anything. My main kills are with the 100 mils of the 5-inch guns or whatever those are. Like that's the main bread and butter, because that
Yeah, the
randomly just
small-
kill at 5 kilometers. I'm like, oh,
I find
right.
most
I guess
of my
that's the
AA
thing.
kills are the small caliber.
The way I see it, the small caliber just stop them getting back to base because you're already dead by the time the small caliber do anything.
That's kind of the reason why the 20 mils were and the 40 mils were being replaced by 3-inch guns by the end of the war.
Yeah, I don't really see the 40 mils and the 20 mils or anything of that matter doing much until they're really within close range, honestly. Like what I like about Tonez AA is just that it prevents final approach. It doesn't actually, well, it doesn't. It reduces the effectiveness of the enemy by killing them, but it doesn't necessarily prevent them from striking you. Like
It
if
means
it's a
they
PE,
have to at least wiggle. Don't get such an easy job.
And
To an
Eugen's
extent.
superstructure is different to Hipper's, but the main distinguishing feature is that
Get the
Hipper
clipper bow.
yeah. So Eugen has a sharper nose. Or rather, a bigger nose.
Aha.
She's not as flat as her sister.
Where'd that taupe come from?
Oh, I should not be blocking.
Uh-oh, there's another torp. Where are these torps coming from? Is there like a PT boat or something?
There's a PT boat trying to get on the point. He's the one who capped the B point off me.
I'm just dealing with this Eugen. I can smell my dinner as well.
The Oigans can smell your dinner.
Well, I just put like roast veg in, so it's like sit in the oven for an hour, but smell awesome.
I know, it's just... You mention an Oigan and then say it can smell what your
Yes,
dinner.
non sequiturs.
Yes. Well, I just did a jump in the PGO2.
Nice.
Can you do a barrel roll though?
Yes. That is something possible with the PGO2. Not with its current lift parameters on its hydrofoils. And yes, they have an Oswald efficiency number on the hydrofoils. I suppose they would if you were to bring them in the air, but they're too good.
Hmm. Okay, the B point is secure. I'm not going to make it to the A point before the rest of
Oh
the team
my
does.
god! My shells went all the way around him. At like 6k.
You mean the PT boat or the Eugen?
No, the Eugen. The
Big
PT
racket.
boat is gonna eat secondary fire soon.
Well, he's pretty dead.
That's good to hear. They should give Baltimore some irradiated shells to give Eugen a bit of a memory of its fate.
Oof.
Ooh. Oh my god, I would not want to be that PT boat.
No, I can see it. You're lighting it up like the... It's like the big sandy shoot.
Come on, revenge cast me, you know you want to.
Which, actually, if you ever want some fun, look up footage of the big sandy night shoot.
Aha.
Is that the one where they thought they saw like a blimp or something? And the entire city shot it?
I don't know. It's a big shoot out in the middle of nowhere in the desert.
Oh no, I'm thinking of a different thing.
Are you thinking about, what was it, HMS?
San Francisco.
Was it
The
San
city of San
Francisco?
Francisco or something. I'm sure it was on the west coast. Basically thought it saw something at night and the entire city fucking shot into the sky for half an hour.
Oh, that's beautiful. That's a real American tradition right there.
Oh, there's an F-82.
Plane, 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 plane.
Kill that
Ah,
Eugen.
there it
I don't
is.
think I did.
Well, you better get it, because it's coming from me.
I mean, I'm trying, but without VT shells, I can basically just hope I hit it.
If a stock Baltimore can reliably kill a Phantom doing Mach 1.2, then you shouldn't have any issue.
I got some kills.
Yep.
Maybe the Eugen will try to revenge cast me. That'd be nice.
Wouldn't it be nice?
Although, using the 40mm against the 288 is less likely.
Hmm. In first place on our team, we have Thunderchild. Specifically,
Incredible.
Triple X Thunderchild.
Ooh, saucy.
Hmm.
Where do I go now? Do I just hang around in the middle of the sea?
Well, you are technically in the middle of the sea.
Attain map control assets.
We have map control.
Aha. That's good then.
Point.
Contact German light cruiser, bearing
Ooh.
east. 90.
Wait. That Eugen launched torps at me.
Almost certainly, yeah.
No, I can see him. They're there. Wait, did you respawn, or are you
Nope.
still in the fog?
I'm still Pog.
Where did you go?
I went to the B point, and then I went to the C point, and then I went back to the B point, but it was already capped again, so I came back to shoot at the PT boat, and by the time I turned around and got back, you killed it. So I'm kind of just providing you with a radar escort, which is ironic.
Pretty sure it shouldn't have an anti-air radar. Only surface search.
Well,
That
that and
PGO2?
Yeah.
that's in Baltimore
Uh-oh.
should have a surface or an air search radar of like 60 nautical miles.
Oh, an Agano killed the Leipzig with a torpedo?
It has
Nice.
long lances. That's like the one redeeming
Yeah.
feature of the thing.
Oh, that's the
Um,
Agano that was down here with us earlier.
yeah,
I do like
beyond
the
long
center
lances, there's
mounting.
yeah, center
This-
mounting makes it convenient because you don't have to worry, especially in arcade, you don't have to worry about like forcing your reload off of turning around to get the other side.
That is a
oh,
downside
That's it.
for Ataka.
that's
I
another
don't like
German
that
cruiser.
Yagano is Type 3. I think that's kind of like an awful VR for that thing.
Don't worry, I'll shield you from it.
Yep.
I need to turn rapidly though.
Oh, it's the one with the yellow turret skin. That guy paid like $10 for that.
Interesting. That's an interesting investment.
Uh-oh. I'm gonna hit a torp and I can hear my dinner alarm.
You sure that's not your diving alarm?
No. It's my dinner alarm. Don't worry, I put some leeway in the timer though. Just means I'll go after this and make gravy.
Fair enough. Oh, I need to go cap the B point.
Oh, I avoided that torp. Good, good. Oh, there's an aircraft as well.
Oh, that torpedo. I just went over it.
What am I shooting at in the air? Can't see because of all the tracer.
It is a PE-2. Never fear,
You might not want to
Seaways
be
is here.
near me. Oh, I'm not enough crewed.
Well, I'm on fire now. Because the cruiser hit me.
Heck.
Oh, jeez. Oh. Ooh. Lovely. Teamwork.
I'm not gonna respawn. I'm gonna go do dinner things.
Understandable. Have a nice day.
Yep. I mean, I'll be back in a bit, maybe. I don't know.
Suppose now would be a good time to do that torp testing.
Yeah. Let me see it.
See ya.
Take care. They need to give Italy something with like 1,000-kilogram bomb. And the nations that need high payload bombs at the very moment right now would be. I suppose the U.S. does have sea mines, but I mean.
I got revenge cast.
They do have 2,000 pounders as well. I suppose the U.S. is not critical for that, so I guess it's just Japan, Italy, and well, nobody else has naval yet. So those are the two nations that really need something of heavy payload. Or
I got
some
revenge
mechanics.
cast.
Heck,
My PGO2 got revenge cast by a Dornier 335, who is
But those have
presently
guns.
flying into the floor as a burning Hulk.
Oh,
Right, and now we just finish this match off in Mikuma, and
We're controlling most of the zones.
yeah, I'd actually like the Italians a lot more if they had some good casts, and of course the battleship. The lack of both means that they are kind of one trick, and not even a good trick. That's the issue. Like, they have fast destroyers and fast cruisers.
they don't even have AA.
Yeah.
And
If they
besides,
fix it a little bit, then I'd like their top fast cruisers very much, because you can get to these positions and you can pop people from the sides. See, out to 10 kilometers, that'd be very nice, but
saying fast cruisers and fast destroyers is irrelevant when Japan can just pop a lineup of Mogamis.
yeah, which does the same thing. Well, Zara would be actually better at that if the dispersion was better.
Yeah.
But that's not the case, so that's a bit unfortunate.
Like, I would love to see the French Navy come in, but I don't want to know how badly they're going to butcher Algerie.
Yeah. Well, the other thing is even just people talk about the yes, the Fantasque was faster than Shima. Yes, that's true. However, like a lot of what makes Shima good isn't even her like speed is just nice, but
It's a
like
torps.
it's her guns as well. Honestly, like I'd argue her guns and AA are the key, and the torpedoes are just a nice bonus. It makes her super utility, right? She's like Batman on the sea because she has everything on offer. You have if you want a salvo of torpedoes, you can send 15 at somebody. You want to have good dispersion, long range guns against destroyers. You got it. They don't have a good rate of fire, but I mean, keep your distance. That's why you have 76 kilometers an hour. You know,
I
you
found
want
a
AA,
user
well,
skin.
yeah, 25. It's out the wazoo. Like it's got a lot on the table, and that's just lovely. So you kind of have to like playing with something like Shima. You just have to be aware that you have every tool at your disposal, and that in itself is what makes it so good. It's not best in class in anything, but it doesn't have to be. You know.